Hello and welcome back to my road to 200 kilogram total. Now for today, actually this is the third day is usually the one I dread the most, mostly because it's the one with the insane amount of volume for biceps and back. So that would be 15 bicep curls followed by 10 pull-ups. Yeah, that really messed with my brain because I knew that I was not going to be able to finish that. But that didn't stop me from trying. So still, yep, going for it's a clean and jerk day, and I was fairly happy to see that they were still sticking to singles at 70. The prescribed weight was 73, but I didn't have change plates, so had to stick with 72.5. But then again, to try and get the last 0.5 kilos on it, I decided to put the Olympic locks. No, not Olympic locks. They're just those flimsy spring type locks that you put on the edge. Yeah, I can't words. I'm literally recording this right after working out, so my brain is still not functionally there. Anyways, so this was the banded activations. Since it is a clean and jerk day, I'm incorporating the jerk drive so that I can really fix the knee cave in during the drive of the jerk, because when I was watching some old footage of my clean and jerks, I didn't have that problem, so was really wondering where that came from. Anyways, I proceeded to some mobility work. Yeah, just getting again the shoulders loose. They've been surprisingly getting a lot stiffer. But I didn't experience any DOMS today. For people who don't know, DOMS is just the shortened version of delayed onset muscular soreness, or muscular soreness, whatever. For the warm-up, I'm doing a lot of, since the volume for the squats isn't going to be there because I just did volume for squats yesterday, decided to really get the hips open. Yep, as you can see, I'm doing the what I call the violin stretch. No, cello stretch. Yeah, that's a more appropriate term for that. Oh, and I decided to go after the bar mobility. I decided to go directly into the clean and jerk warm up. Save some time resting in between that. I don't know, for someone like me that does a lot of cardio, resting for long periods of time just puts me in a state of almost complete relaxation. So I kind of need that faster. What do you call it? I need a shorter rest time so that I can still feel warm, which is funny to say because I sweat a lot. So and as you can see, well, hopefully not that much, but I'm already pretty much sweating here. Alright, now for this one, focusing a lot on the pull under, because not the pull under, the timing of the pull under, because I tend to over pull the bar and the weight. I tend to over pull a lot and it ends up crashing on me, which is not good if you're over pulling way above your maximum, because you tend to get the weight crashes down on you, and it's a lot harder to bounce that weight back up. And especially for my case, for whatever reason, my right knee during the clean, especially during a heavy clean, it kind of collapses. My entire right leg would collapse. So I think that would be a problem with glute strength on the right, even though I heavily favor the right anyway. Okay, so moving on to the main set of these clean and jerks. Again, 72.5, even though the prescribed weight was 73. Still playing around with how I start the clean. I definitely know that I'm using a dynamic start, but since again, I'm experimenting a lot with how I perform the clean. until I eventually found it here in the around the third or fourth set that it's I find the position, bring my hips up, and then swing it down, and pausing a little just so I can feel the tension of the bar, and keep the back tight, which isn't really that much of a problem considering that I can still do pretty heavy deadlifts. Right now, after reviewing the first 5 sets, I had to check if my knees were still caving in during the drive, and was happy to see that they weren't. But the new problem was that if you look at my right foot, it kind of gets confused. So that's why I had to also, what do you call it? Yeah, I had to focus on driving the bar as vertically high as possible and delay the split. So the split had to be at the right. So yeah, basically it's a timing thing. So yeah, extend and then split. And I got it pretty good there. Right, and last set. Right arm, left arm, swing down, boom, good, clean. And also managed to fix the issue of going more into a lunge position rather how Fitz described it, going in a tightrope rather than on a train track when splitting my feet. Alright, now here, god, this was insanely hard. You can even see me, I used to be so proud of being able to do full rep pull-ups and not these half rep BS that you see right here, but this was insanely hard. For 6 sets of this, 15 pull-ups followed by 10 6 sets of 15 bicep curls followed by 10 pull-ups. It was insane. There's really not much more to talk about rather than I was dying. I wanted to just stop at the third. You can see me sort of cheating the weight, but no. That's because I just sped it up, or else this video would be like 15 minutes long and no one wants to see 15 minutes of this bicep curling. I'm not gonna be that gym bro. I talked a few days ago about like being a lot chunkier. You don't really see it that much here, and oh, there we go. See, I failed that one and I had to stop and just do the reps individually. It's not that obvious that I got bigger from the side. As you can see, obliques are still definitely there, the ab lines. And when I brace, the abs are still clearly there. Oh yeah, I'm definitely tired. But yeah, definitely I am. You can see it from the back actually that I'm starting to have a muffin top again, which is why I'm reducing my calories. Except for today. Well, no, I'm changing when I take my calories or when I have my meals. So I'm actually well fed here. So it's not fair to say that I'm kind of yeah, like I'm having a muffin top because I definitely did just have a pretty heavy breakfast in terms of volume, not in terms of calories. Because I still follow the high volume, low calorie dense food, especially now that I'm cutting down. Yeah, that was 6 sets. And because of that, I got absolutely wrecked. Couldn't even do loo raises properly. So tried to do it with 10s like last week, but no, it really wasn't there. So I just ended up doing side lateral raises, like high side lateral raises, but still they weren't loo raises. So after this set, I actually had to go back to 5 kilos and do them properly. But I didn't record that anymore since this would be a very long video. Now for the cheater rows, yeah, my back was just absolutely done. So I was really cheating these, as the name of the exercise implies. So anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it, and subscribe for more.